Welcome to the December edition of From the Council Chambers. A key item that had a lot of community interest this month was the item of the J Shed, Unit 1. The planning application was presented both to the Planning Committee and was referred to Council. Council ultimately decided to set this aside over the next 3 months so that we could actually mediate with Sunset Events and with those artists who are working in the area as well as the city around coming up with a solution for J Shed Unit 1 that meets the council's goals but in a way that has broad community support. We're really keen to see that area activated, have something down there that can really support the arts in that area and be a great community attraction. And there's a balancing act there that we're trying to achieve, and it'd be fair to say that at the moment there's a bit of a gap between what staff saw as being approvable and supportable from a planning perspective and what the community wanted to see down there, and also what Sunset's Event saw as a commercially viable option. So trying to get all those things together into one space won't be easy, but we think actually sitting down, having that conversation over the next few months and coming back with a refined proposal is the way forward, and that was supported by the council. South Terrace, down the south end of South Terrace and South Fremantle, has been a key point of community debate over recent months around the traffic calming in that area. Many of you would have noticed that there were some temporary speed bumps put in to slow traffic down into that area, which has been quite successful in terms of doing that. But now we're moving on to the more permanent stage, and Council was asked to consider some traffic treatments for the area on the corner of South Terrace and Little Lefroy Road that will see that slow the traffic down, beautify the area and actually make it more pedestrian and cycle friendly. Council approved that budget and that proposal after some really good community feedback that we got through the Council MySay website and other areas that will really support that as the key first step in really traffic calming that bit of South Terrace and making it even better community hub. So this is a project that's is both supported by the state government through Simone McGurk's office was been very helpful in getting us a budget allocation for that, as well as City of Fremantle money. So that project will now proceed, and I think we're going to see that little great part of Fremantle become an even better, more livable and more pedestrian orientated part of Freo. Another key milestone in the King Square project was also debated, which was the awarding of the tender for the demolition of the existing civic building in King Square, including the library and the council chambers and the council administration office. That tender was awarded, and that now means that next stage of the project can occur. And of course, that also means that this will be the very last council meeting from here in this building. In fact, this will be the last from the council chambers from this building as well. There's been a lot of history here in these council chambers, and with the demolition contract tender now been approved and the next stage of work's about to proceed, we're going to see over the next year some very big changes here in King Square. So we'll be, of course, moving across to Fremantle Oval, but the council meetings will actually occur in North Fremantle over the coming year, and that's also where we'll be having council meetings and committee meetings, and we'll also be doing from the council chambers from an alternative location other than here. So nice. It's been great being part of this building. Kind of a bit sad to say goodbye in some ways, but certainly looking forward to that new stage. Finally, I'd like to just wish everyone a very happy Christmas and wishing you all a safe new year and a great break with your friends and family, and look forward to seeing you next year.